my goodness, I am so smart. I did that? Wow. E equals MC squared? Of course. Oh, hello friends. So I've just been reading about myself. Did you know I'm kind of famous? That's me right here. Albert Einstein. I know, I look good. So, I've just been reading my book because I'm waiting for my laundry to be done. I had to wash my clothes, you see. Ooh, I think it's done. All right. So excited, I can do my own laundry. You know, it takes a while to learn how to do your own laundry. You have to know exactly how much water to put in, how much cleaner, and how much other stuff. Like, it takes a while. So the fact that I could do my own laundry, that's pretty amazing. Okay, let's see here. I washed a beautiful orange shirt. It's my favorite orange shirt. And I also washed my washcloth. Not my washcloth, my towel, my mini towel, like my hand towel. That's what it's called. So something happened to my orange shirt. It used to be all orange and now it's kind of splotchy. I don't know what I did wrong in my laundry. Oh. Well, let's check my hand towel. Oh my goodness, it looks like a unicorn handprint. There's like blue and pink, like cotton candy or like a unicorn. This is crazy. It's supposed to be all blue. I don't know what happened. You see, I was doing my laundry and I put in just the right amount of water, just like my mommy told me to. And then I put in the laundry soap, just a little bit, just like my mommy told me to. And then I had this thing downstairs. It's called bleach. My mommy didn't tell me to put it in, but you know what? I thought, hey, it's down with the laundry stuff, so let's put it in. Do you think it's the bleach that made my clothes and my hand towel go all funny? I mean, it wasn't in my mommy's instructions, but I figured, hey, it's down here, why not try it? Maybe it'll make them smell super clean, but, well, they smell clean, but it kind of looks, it looks funny. I wonder why the bleach made my clothes look funny. This gives me an idea. Let's do a science experiment. Can bleach make colors disappear or make them lighter? Let's find out. All right, my friends, are we ready to do our experiment? So today, we're gonna figure out what happened to my clothes. Why, when I put them in the washer and added some bleach, did it make the colors lighten? So, for this experiment, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a glass, a jar, a cup, something clear. Something clear that you can throw out afterward. Because we're using bleach, we don't want to use it to drink out of. I have 3 because I want to do 3 different colors. You need some water. Here I just have room temperature water. You are going to need a spoon or a popsicle stick. I got a science stick, but you can use a regular popsicle stick. This is going to be to stir our mixture around, and this will be to help put some of the bleach in. Or if you have a really big dropper, you can use that too, medicine dropper. I think it's pretty cool, so I'm going to use that as well. All right, you need food coloring. You only need 1 color, but I'm going to try 3. So I'm going to use blue, yellow, and red. You'll also need another little cup or bowl. This is what we're going to put our bleach into. You need some bleach. Now, because we're using bleach, you must have an adult with you. the adult needs to help you with the bleach. It's very important. This is a chemical and very dangerous. So, before you do this experiment, you need an adult. Although you should have an adult present at all of your experiments because anytime you're mixing stuff, it's good to have a parent there. Alright, I got some more little supplies in case we need them. You'll also need your science experiment form for all my kindergartners. If you don't have this though, you can do it in a journal book or any paper. It's just so we can make our prediction and so we can see what happens when we do our observation in our experiment. Alright, gather up all your supplies, get your science brain ready. I've got some trusty goggles because we gotta always have protection. Alright, if you're ready to begin, so am I. Alright, let's get this experiment on the road. So, first thing you're gonna want to do is move all your supplies to the side so you have some room to experiment. I have 3 cups, you only need 1, depending on how many colors you want to do. You're going to grab your water, you're going to pour it into your cup. Now I'm trying to not make a mess. Well, science is messy, but I'm trying to not make any more of a mess. So I am going to use my funnel and I'm going to pour some water in. You want it only about 1/4 of the way full. You don't want it all the way full. Just 1/4. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm going to put the rest of my water away because we're not going to need it right now. Always keep your science area nice and clean. That way you have more spots to do the experiment. If it's messy, you run out of room. Okay, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your food coloring. You're going to put 2 drops. 1, 2. Then you're going to take your spoon, your popsicle stick, your special science stirrer, and you're going to stir it. Good. Now I'm going to do 1, 2. Stir that right up. You'll want to make sure to clean off your stir if you're going to go in a different color. You don't want to mix the colors. Well, maybe you do, because that'll be another cool science experiment. 1, 2. Let's put my colors away, because a clean science area is a fun science area. Alright, I now have yellow, I now have red, and I now have blue in my cups. We're going to take a quick break to look at our experiment page. Alright, so let's take a moment from our experiment. As you see over here, we still just have our colors sitting there. I just moved them. We're going to look at our experiment page before we go any further in our experiment. So if you have this paper, you're going to write your name at the top. If you don't have this paper, you can just do it on another piece of paper or a journal page, just somewhere where you can write down your ideas. So, in this thought bubble, we know it's a thought bubble because it looks like a cloud, and we know clouds are thought bubbles. So it wants us to think. Think about our experiment. So I'm going to use my red jar. I'm going to think about my red jar and what do I think is going to happen when I put the bleach in? Well, first I know I have a jar, so I got to draw my jar. And I always start my drawing in pencil in case I make any mistakes, then I can erase it. when I'm done with my drawing and I really think I like it, I'm going to trace it in a black crayon because this makes my colors pop and my drawing pop. Ooh, beautiful. Now I have red because I'm using my red jar. What do I think is going to happen? So here's my water because my water started off clear. So I'm going to draw a little line. That represents my water. Actually, that's a little too tall. Good thing I have an eraser. That represents my water. Now, I think when I put the bleach in, that my red color is going to sink. It's going to go on the side and it's going to sink. That's my prediction. Prediction means what do you think will happen? So if you can see, I'm putting just a little bit of red along the bottom because I think that the color will sink. So the rest of my water will be clear and my red will sink. That's my prediction. So this part, we're not going to do it yet. This is our magnifying glass, which means we're looking. We're looking at our experiment to see what happens. What we can do right now is we can draw our cup because we know we're going to have a cup in our experiment because that's what the base of our experiment is. So you can draw your cup, but don't draw anything else yet. Just my cup because I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't done the experiment yet. Alright, so there's what I think's going to happen. That's my prediction. Ooh, let's do the experiment. Alright, now you need an adult for this next step because it is using a chemical. So I'm going to take my bleach. You're going to have an adult take your bleach and you're going to pour it into a container. Don't let it get on your clothes and don't let it get on your skin. And do not let it get anywhere near your face, especially. Here's my container of bleach. You're going to take a spoon if you want or whatever you're using to make your bleach go into the containers. I'm going to use my cool dropper. This part is also an adult part. You need them to help you. Alright, now you're going to have an adult help you grab out some bleach. You're going to pour a little bit in. And then stir. Ooh, look to see if you notice anything already happening. Now, bleach is a chemical. It doesn't always do a super fast reaction right away. Sometimes you gotta wait 5 to 10 minutes. But look at what already happened to my container. Keep that in your thought bubble. Let's do the blue one. And stir. And let's do my red one. If you need a little bit more bleach, you can always add some more in. Add a little bit more into my blue, because it's not as tall as my red. Alright, we're going to let our 3 colors sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. But if you look at our yellow and our red, you might already start noticing a change. So we'll speed it up and we will come back in 10 minutes to see what happened. So it has been about 10 to 15 minutes and look what happened. My yellow turned a really light, almost clear but not quite clear. My blue has a little tinge of blue in it, but you can barely tell. And my red is almost like a light pink or peach now. I wonder why this happened. Before we can figure out why this happened, we need to finish our recording sheet. So in my prediction, I thought that all the color would sink. But what really happened is the color got really, really light. So I'm going to draw some really, really light color. There we go. Just like in my orange shirt, the color got really, really light. So you're going to draw what happened to your color. Let's talk about it. Today, we did an experiment on disappearing colors. My first question was, why, when I did my laundry, did my orange shirt turn lighter? Why, when I did my laundry, did my hand towel turn pink? We did our experiment. We got our results. Now let's think and talk about it. So we have our colors. We have our red, our yellow, and our blue. The red turned really light, almost peachy, orangey, just like in my shirt. The yellow is almost clear but not quite, but it's really light. And the blue, you can still see a little tinge of blue, but barely. It's almost clear. We did our experiment, but I still don't know why. Why does bleach make colors go away? I know what I need. I need my trusty science book. Trusty science book. Can you help us understand bleach? And why does bleach make colors disappear or lighten? Let's see. How does it work? Bleach is a chemical. We knew that a lot of people use to clean the house and to clean laundry. That's what happened to me. I cleaned my laundry with it. Bleach is a good stain remover because it removes color. We did an experiment to figure that out. It fades color, which is known as bleaching or whitening, and is a result of a scientific term called oxidizing. What is oxidizing? Oxidizing is when bleach works by breaking chemical bonds between molecules of the dye. So it's breaking the dye molecules apart. Think of it as an army. When the color army is together, they are strong and powerful and bright. But when you get one knight alone, he is not as strong as all the knights together in the army. Bleach pulls the color away from each other so they can lighten them. And in some cases, fade the colors back to white. It is important not to get bleach on your blue sweater because it will turn it an orangey, almost pink. That's what happened to my hand towel. Bleach cannot always take all the color away. It depends on how much color pigment is there, how much bleach you use, and how long you let it sit. Bleach is always looking to fight those color armies and to separate them so they will not be as bright. Oh, thank you. That really explained to me how Bleach pulls apart the molecules called oxidizing to lighten the colors. That was a fun science experiment. Stay tuned next week so we can do an even funner science experiment. Stay safe and always use your imagination to think of how you can change the world one creative science process at a time.